Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel where we spill tea left, right, and everywhere in between. Before we get into today's video, don't forget to follow the Hot Tea channel's new Instagram page where you can sip the tea with us as it spills. So Trisha Paytas and Moses have completed their first week as parents and they seem to be pretty happy with their progress so far. While Trisha feels that it took her some adjusting, being a mom, specifically with changing diapers, and she feels really tired, Moses doesn't feel that at all.
It's our first week as parents and I think we did pretty good job so far. Yeah. I feel like we're doing really good.
I mean, it's been fun.
Yeah, I mean, you have been like, he has so much energy all the time. Like, I've been definitely been tired, but you have like...
I don't know. I never thought it'd be so easy, but it is. Like, it's like...
She might want her
a strange one.
And in classic Trisha Paytas style, she has no intentions of doing anything by halves. During this Q&A, someone asked the couple about what other names they were considering other than Malibu, and they say none, which is a little bit confusing as Trisha did an entire video on other possible names that they loved but weren't using, and Moses says this.
Or like, no, Malibu's gonna be the it name now. And I hope so. I think that'd be
people
cool.
love the name. I mean, I knew when my mom said she loved the name, I knew, okay.
Yeah.
This is... Because we ran other names by her, and she was like, you're not naming your baby that.
Yeah. Yeah, she liked it. So that was like...
I was like, this is so cute. Because I know people are so stressed about it. You know, like...
Oh,
if
yeah.
you give your kid a certain name, you know, they're due for...
No.
We gave her pretty much 4 names that she can combine in any way she wants.
She could be like Mally, or she could be like NB, she could be Boo, she could be Barbie, she could be... And that's what I love. That's why I like pushed hard, because we loved Malibu for the name, but I pushed hard for the Barbie because you didn't really know the Malibu Barbie connection.
At the beginning, I didn't get it. I was like, oh, there's a Malibu Barbie.
Yeah.
Like, that's a...
Trisha and Moses explain that the name that they chose for the baby has so many options in the future if she wants to change it to fit her style or personality more. They also bring Malibu in the camera shot for a little while, and Trisha and Moses reckon that the baby is posing in, quote, like a model. Trisha has definitely had the baby in most of, if not all, of her videos recently, so it seems that the mommy vlog type lifestyle is one that she's taking on fully and isn't shying away from. Trisha and Moses also talk about their schedule now that they have a newborn, and they say that really their schedule is basically the same. They just have to feed the baby every few hours.
The schedule is the same. It's just every 2 to 4 hours you take some time to feed her or change her.
Be up with her. Yeah, it's pretty...
Like, she's so easy. She doesn't really disrupt her schedule.
Yeah, so fingers crossed it stays that way, because the newborn schedule's been easy. Yeah.
Like, she wakes up, she doesn't cry, you give her a bottle, change her, she doesn't cry, put her back to sleep, she goes to sleep, and that's it.
As for Trisha's worries with being a new parent, she's more concerned about the far, far future rather than right now or in the next couple of years. Moses says that his more scarier parts of all of this were the labor, as he didn't like seeing Trisha in pain. He also thinks that her recent burst of emotion was due to the fact that her body went through so much during labor. As well, during this video, someone asks Trisha how she plans to explain her past trolling behavior on the internet to her daughter, to which Trisha gives a pretty interesting answer.
Your past internet trolling to your daughter in the future, I feel like it's just like not a conversation. I feel like things are gonna be so different in the future. We saw somebody do like an astrology read on her on TikTok and they're like, she'll be a content creator. I'm like, at 20 years old, like in 20 years, will there be content creators? I don't know, maybe, but... That'll be funny if there was like a second generation of people's kids becoming content creators. What is that called? Like the nepotism of YouTube? Just like, well, her mom was a YouTuber. I don't know if I want her to be a YouTuber, but whatever she wants to be. She'll probably be a scientist or something, I feel. I feel like she's gonna be something so different.
Things, of course, will be different, but does she really think that the internet won't be around? I'm not sure how that won't be a conversation. As for the career of Miss Malibu, though, seems someone has already read her future. Trisha has some other ideas. I think something for Trisha to take into consideration is that if she continues to be a content creator herself, as well as featuring her daughter in most of her own videos, then Malibu will possibly pick that up, or at least possibly be influenced by that. I think that's actually super interesting to think about, though. Like, all of these family channels, do you guys think that the kids will grow up to also be content creators, or will they possibly reject the idea of being on the internet and fully go in an entirely different direction? But since the birth, Trisha has been getting a lot of nice comments. While Trisha mentioned before the birth that she didn't intend on becoming a full-fledged family channel like the others out there, she does say that she loves sharing her daughter. She also says that even though labor was painful, she wishes that she could go through all of it again, but because of her pain currently and having stopped taking any pain meds, Moses is doing most of the night feeds. Even though Trisha acknowledges that balance in life is important, she just wants to do mom stuff right now, but is still filming regularly.
To bend over, it's been super painful because I stopped taking my pain medication like a few days ago, and I'm still trying not to take any because I just don't like the way it makes me feel. So he's been doing a lot of the night shift. Where did you go? I'm so excited to be a mom. Like I never thought this would ever happen for me, so I just am so happy and proud. And like, I know they say like, you know, you should have your own life too and have balance, but it's like right now this is my whole life. This is all I care about. This is all I think about. This is all I want to do. So
both Trisha and Moses take advantage of the fact that they work from home, so they really haven't needed to take any time off for the baby fully. I'm surprised that she's still under the impression that the majority get paid time off for maternity or paternity leave. As we said in our last talk about this, that's simply just not the case at all. And a lot of you guys commented as well that maternity leave was basically just your job saying, we'll hold your job for you for a bit. So there's a little bit of a detachment from reality there for Trisha, I think.
But we definitely take advantage of all the cuddle time. Because, you know, most people, we both work for ourselves. So most people, you know, they get their maternity leave and paternity leave where they just get paid time off, which we can do too, obviously. But we just, you know, get all the cuddle time in.
Trisha also gave a baby weight update video where she plans to declutter her house too and getting rid of stuff that she no longer wants. I mean, donating is also a cool thing to do, but anyway, minimalistic Trisha unlocked.
I'm just like, I don't know. I'm just like into like getting rid of everything and being minimal. When I was pregnant, I wore like 4 outfits. And it was
I think we are all used to seeing an abundance of boxes and bags and unused stuff from Trisha all of the time. So her finally getting rid of all the stuff that she doesn't need is a pretty big shift. But remember Trisha's band Sad Boy 2005? You know, I had to run over to the Poshmark and see what she was selling. These necklaces are $45, which to be honest, that's not cheap for that. I don't know, maybe that is right up someone's alley, but I don't know. And I'm fairly certain that Trisha's mom runs the Poshmark account and makes a little bit on the side, so it's not all for Trisha. But look at this wig, you guys. Stop. But now might be the time to pick up Sad Boy stuff if you ever thought about that. Trisha says that she might revisit the Sad Boy brand, but she has other passions that she's involved in right now. As for the pregnancy weight loss, she does say that it's not about the numbers on the scale. Now, just to put this out there, as talk about weight can be very triggering for many people, keep in mind that all bodies are different, so all bodies do different things. But for Trisha, she's walking and working on her portion control, so that's what is working for her. That initial pregnancy weight loss right after the birth is usually just the loss of bloating and all the baby stuff anyway. It also seems that people have been advising Trisha to take her time before getting on with baby number 2.
You know, we want Malibu to have siblings, and obviously we want more kids, and it's just been really, it feels really, I don't want to say easy, it feels very natural for us to be parents. But pregnant after C-section, so I saw a couple comments being like, you have to wait like a year to get, before you can like even think about becoming pregnant. But like, here's the thing, I'm gonna be 35 in May next year. I don't really have a year to even think about becoming pregnant, because if it doesn't happen right away, you know, we might have to take the same steps we took this time, like the HSG test, and it took a while. Well, it didn't take a while when we did the HSG test. Literally, it was the first try on that one. But
Trisha mentions that she was told 3 months after birth by someone to get pregnant again. And while both her and Moses would ideally like to have 2 or more, they're also very happy with the one that they have. Trisha wraps up by saying that she respects all the moms out there, and it's not easy, but it's rewarding, and she knows that there's a lot more to come. That is going to be it for today's video, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Hit that notification bell and follow the Hot Tea channel's new Instagram where you can sip the tea as it spills. And for now, here is some eye bleach.